All right, welcome to the Palace.
The castle is cold tonight, folks. The wind blew in with the Alberta Clipper, and the Vikings came with it from the Great North.
A tsunami.
The Waverly Vikings, they are, I believe, 6-1 on the season against the undefeated Dragons, coming off a nice win Tuesday night, a tough one in warm conditions down in Norris. And then tonight it's cold. They moved the game up, didn't play JV, 5 o'clock for the varsity, and we're underway.
Some technical difficulties here.
We seem to have a lot of those, Jeff. The PBS budget is running dry.
Tonight's game brought to you by
Countryside Village Bakery. Do you like dough? Do you like nuts? Come by Countryside Village Bakery and get some dough nuts. It's the only 100% exclusive Slavic bakery in the Omaha area.
Controlled by Malizi, passes it up to Apache. Fighting for it, controls it over to Bickle. He's pickpocketed there.
I think that was Cedar Moore. It was Moore, yeah.
It was. Cedar Moyer blocks with his backside. Picked up by Bickle. Up the side to Cover. Little fun shot to Fibbage, and basically Cover passes it to himself. And quick take, nothing doing. Now what's going on with this?
So Waverly comes in, like we said, 6-1 on the year, having a very nice season. I think their lone loss was to...
They had 2 losses.
Two losses.
Yep. They're 6-2. The Dragons 8-0.
Number 4 in the Class A point standings currently, the Dragons.
Really?
But I believe 8 in the actual World Herald rankings.
Oh, Fibbage, a little forearm shuffle. I love it.
Hadden
Oh,
there.
Hadden gets a little pushy. A fellow, what's he call himself?
Ginger?
A ginger. Ginger on ginger.
You don't see that often.
I'm a Mary Ann guy myself.
Well, I'm with you. Moyer making a nice little run.
Ref's going to call that one. He was mugged.
Yep. So we have a free kick to the Dragons.
Better check his pockets. Make sure he still has his wallet.
Yeah. He could carry one of those front pocket wallets, Jeff. They're a little harder to steal.
Or chain.
There you go. Johnny Cover takes a little hit, dribbles in.
Wisely. Of course, the wind's out of the south
Great.
today. It's not out of the north like you were saying earlier. Well, actually, it's out of the west now. Oh, you better get that. Okay. Good grief. Let's just, okay.
And we're going. I guess the goalkeeper is awake now. Frankie, first touch of the game. Lets one fly.
Just as the wind comes up out of the south. For those of you that are colorblind and can't see the green jerseys, they're the ones, Gretna's the ones in dark. Dark tops. Moyer. Over to the quarterback. Cover. Sends it in.
Looking for his brother. Right there.
Oh, he wishes he had that one back.
Yeah, he did. Good pass, good take.
That was in the next county.
It is. That was into a win, too. Old man Johnson's got that ball. I don't think anybody will be getting that back from him tonight. Played out.
Cleared away. Picked up by John Cover over to Lindsay. Does his little move over to Malizi and over to John Cover. Gets it stripped away on his pass. It's worth saying that Waverly plays on grass as well. I thought they were a turf But I found out the other night that they play on grass.
Run down by Patchy. Back to Haddon. He'll slide it over here to the center back. Voss back to Haddon. Man coming on and gets it up to John Cover. And forward they go, the Dragons. Inside to Bickle. Now to Fibbage. Dribbling, making his move. Slides it over to Patchy.
Fibbage is warm-blooded. He's not wearing any either.
Bickle's got it, top of the key. Looking to take a hit, can't get one.
Back cleared away. Voss has it. He's going to play it to
Frankie.
Frankie. Kicks it up high. It's going to sail on him. Controlled by the Dragons.
Good, how are you?
And over to Bickle. Just gets away from him a bit. So the Dragons are playing a three-man defense. Feeling pretty good with that formation. They had some
couple
good
weeks
luck.
ago, yeah.
They had some good luck with that. Mixing some things up. That wouldn't have happened last year.
No, not at all.
Controlled by Malizi.
Getting
It's
a little pushy. There's some pushing going out there, Jeff. We like it though.
Gingers like to push too.
Yeah, it's rubbing's
Rubbin's
racing.
racing.
Cover plays it over to Patchy.
Bickle steps in front of that defender. Pushes it back out to Patchy. It's worth noting that the coaches are pretty much bundled up today.
Yep.
Looks like Stoltenberg's going to be going hunting afterwards after the game.
Yep. It is cold out here, folks. It's probably right around 40 degrees, and with the wind,
-3.
-3.
I'm hoping that Tom the trainer has that salve
In a cauldron over there.
just simmering.
Yep.
Throw-in by the Dragons.
And Fibbage up there. Yeah,
See if,
Waverly's
see if we can get out to another early lead like we did at Norris within 19 minutes.
nice little move there by Malizi.
We were up 2-0.
Fibbage. Yeah, it'd be nice to get on top of these guys early. We typically started a bit slow, but we have possessed here most of the match on our offensive side.
Bickle looking to do something with it. Passes it inside. Nice
Little
little dipsy doodle, but nobody there.
Nobody there. So we're just under 32 minutes to play in the first half. About 8 minutes in. Voss to Cover. He's got a man over there. Tries to get it to him.
Can get there.
Not quite.
Misquoted myself. It's Finkelstein over there that's got the orange hat on.
Finkelstein, yeah. That's how he shows up.
The Slavic.
I've told you.
Got a Viking end trying to keep warm at the flag, looking to come in the game. Moyer with the ball.
Making a little run. Some room for Fibbage. Left foot fires it in there.
I'd like to see somebody following that. I think that ball, the way the conditions are, the ball's going to bounce.
It's a good take. Keeper punches it up. It'll sail with that wind. Voss getting tied up, couldn't get to it. But the Dragons, Johnny Cover loses it and wins it back. Nope, it's going to be a foul.
Good call.
The Dragons
First
drop
foul,
in.
First foul of the game.
Dragons drop in here to defend.
Avery Watton, the senior defensive back.
Good
gonna
kid,
take the
good kid, good parents. Knew them from club. Good group right there. Watton, the big tall kid, lays it in. Pretty good basketball player from what I understand.
Oh, nice little shoulder pass. Off the mark by Cover, but out of bounds and Dragons throwing. Oh, look at the hands by head
That's
coach
Tyler
there.
Ortley. That's wow. In cold conditions, that's almost remarkable for him. He has very small hands as well.
He's tiny. He's fragile,
He
actually.
is.
He's petite.
He is. First coach in Dragon history to be able to wear skinny jeans. And he does it well, let me tell you.
He shares a closet with his wife. He can.
Yep.
They can,
I tell you, I've told you before, they mix and match. There is no his and her side. They can wear one another's clothes. I've seen him in Lululemon plenty of times.
Oh, Moyer with the ball. Loses it. Unfortunate. John Cover dumps it off to Fibbage. He's going to attack. Puts a nice ball in there to Lindsay.
Lindsay.
Lucky break there. Yeah, nice
Oh,
shot.
great goal for the Dragons. That was a banger.
Banger.
What a banger. So Malizi getting mobbed down there by his teammates. Even Frankie makes the job. He'll need some calories to get back to the goal.
Lindsay, you mean?
Lindsay, I'm sorry, Lindsay.
So what happened on that? Let's just kind of break that down. Fibbage dropped that ball off, and it actually, he touched it once, and it ricocheted off a Viking, which benefited us, went inside, and Lindsay was able to bury it in the left bottom part of the goal.
The Vikings. Playing tough so far, making us work a little bit, and they're known for that.
So about 29 minutes left in the first half, and the Dragons are up 1-0.
You know, we've been on a schedule where maybe around that 10, 11, 12-minute mark is when we've kind of typically got that first goal.
Yep.
In the games where we've done well, so that's good.
Oh, that's a dive. That's a European type dive
It
right
is.
there, folks.
The Vikings.
Some great acting.
Vikings known for usually standing tough and wanting to fight and battle it out. Of course, he could have slipped.
They play tough with their Thor, you know?
They do. They do. These Vikings are no relation to the Minnesota Vikings, just to clarify that for you folks. Ball in.
Ginger goes up for it, can't get it. Cleared away by
And
the
number
Dragons.
12 misses.
Patchy. Controlling it. Looking to get rid of it up to Fibbage.
Fibbage, he's got man on him. Cover
Malizi.
has time. Fibbage just moving that ball around. Patience, I like it.
Guarantee they're counting passes. That's what's going on. That's what they did
That's
at
what
Norris.
they did. When we're passing well, we're playing well. Cover. Slides it up. Bickle loses it. Momentarily, Fibbage gets, Cover picked off. Waverly moving forward. Haddon's going to run it down. Ginger on Ginger.
And Ginger wins. Jake Cover looking to send the ball long to Bickle. A little long, out of bounds, getting the ball.
Yep. Dragons maintain it.
New man coming in, Donovan Kirby, 11th grader from, he's a midfielder. Going to be coming in here shortly for the Vikings. Fibbage to Cover. Trying to thread that needle. Oh!
Ooh. Unfortunate there. Fibbage gets position, shields, and wins it. Cover steps in. He's just going to keep possession, moving back a little bit. Voss will take it.
Not a big fan of the gray hat with the burgundy and white jerseys. Not a style. I would want to. Oh, nice.
No, it's offside. They got him offside.
Oh, they did. That was a little too easy, wasn't it?
Too easy. Too easy. And we'll have to work for
Ginger to Junior. Oh, yeah.
another. We'll have to live to play another day there. And just about had the second goal, it would have given us the most dangerous league in soccer. So we do anticipate that to happen here at some point. Cover, chest it, Moyer,
Give and go.
Cover wins it out. Fibbage smartly makes the wise pass.
Really hoping we can get a decent lead where we can utilize our bench. 2 tough games coming in next week.
Absolutely.
Lincoln East will be here on Monday. They've only lost 1, and that was a shootout to
Grand Island.
Grand Island.
The Islanders.
Yep. And then, of course, an arch rival probably playing them for the last time in 3 or 4 years is going to be at Scott on Tuesday.
And Scott has beaten a handful of Class A schools already. That will be a challenge.
We always seem to play well there, though. So
They've got it's a good facility, good field, turf. Fibbage trying to work through. Dragons maintaining that possession.
good step by Patchy there to avoid that interception. Bickle's going to take it. Recovers it to Patchy. Right idea there. And just played along by Vikings into Dragon territory. Got a couple of Vikings at the flag, as well as a couple of. We've got Hector and is that Micah?
The Slovenian. Micah Bernal. The Slavic night train.
It looks a little cold.
Yeah.
That tropical Slovenia blood isn't.
It's not.
Lindsay, a little four. Oh. I like it. I like it though.
I like that they're letting them play a bit too.
Yeah.
So it'll be a goal kick. And in comes Hector and the Slav. It's typical, right about 20 minutes in, 18, 20 minutes, we get the first couple subs. Standard protocol for Tyler Ortlieb and his coaching staff.
New striker in for the Vikings.
I believe.
And another new defender in. Try to clear it. It's gonna stay in bounds. Micah with it now. Speaks fluent English. Speaks better English than myself, Brett.
Yes, he does. Most people that have taken Hooked on Phonics do.
Yeah. He's gonna.
Fibbage is
He
looking
wanted
for
it.
that.
He's looking for that shot. Malizi now controls it.
Unlucky. And gets to the head.
Haddon.
Patchy.
Waverly definitely playing hard.
Yep, they're quick. They're going to come up and challenge you. Ball inside.
Oh, nice save by the goalie.
That's a really nice save.
Moyer was Johnny on the spot there. He covered a lot of ground quickly.
And he does. Nice little Slavic touch.
Yeah. Toe pick. Oh, unfortunate. Off the breastages there for Malizi. Throw in Vikings. Voss. And an easy shot to cover by Frankie. Chunk over to Malizi, back to Voss. As he looks to handball. Should have been called. Substitutions in, and their big power lifter comes back in. Number 12, they painted that jersey on him, I think, right?
They did. He doesn't mind the cold either. Of course, many of these kids have played in the cold all the way from micro through the club system. This doesn't really bother them too much.
It appears he could cut glass, though. I will make that comment.
Yes. Vikings will have a throw-in.
Moyer heading back to the locker room. Hopefully nothing serious there.
Might just need some salve.
Doesn't seem Tom might be keeping warm there, so.
Yeah, I would imagine he is.
And Patchy's going to look to put it into Fibbage. Fibbage to Cover, Cover to Fibbage, Fibbage to Cover.
Not to be confused with cover.
Malizi's sporting the Axl Rose headband tonight. Not everybody can pull that off. He does a nice job.
If you can, I say do it. When he can. Bernal. Little run there.
Good communication between Voss and Malizi.
Caden Ruff, the freshman, gets his first action of the match.
Out muscles their power lifter. That was nice.
Nice little Slavic touch.
Little known fact, Gretna has a some type of a foreign exchange student with Slovenia.
I think it's
some type of a co-op.
It's agreement, some type of co-op, yeah.
Cover back to Voss.
Of course, Slovenia, the tropic nation.
Hector. Unfortunate. Ruff playing bigger than he is.
Back to Cover, and Fibbage has it. He'll push up. Looking for Patchy there.
Little elbow shuffle. Nothing called.
Great step by Haddon.
So it's going to be our ball. Second free kick of the game. First for us. And Voss says, I want a new ball. I think that was a size 6.
That was a size 6.
It was not
Regulation 5, of course. Size 6, the ball used in Slovenia. I would imagine Bernal snuck that on the field.
unfortunate. And something happened to our flagpole. Old Glory is gone. Probably somehow in that last tornado that just went through here, or some type of a
Alberta Clipper.
Cyclone bomb.
Cyclone bomb, yeah.
I was actually in one. I was at Colorado Springs a couple weeks ago. Almost died. But I'm here.
We're glad you're here.
Ooh, double header. Easy cover there by Frankie. Looks to throw it out to John Cover. Finds Ruff.
Freshman. We'll play it back. Voss sent it over to Patchy. Takes it. He's got some space and he'll go.
Most teams I've noticed this year really been playing off, even on balls that are hard to control. They're attacking, which has benefited us for sure. Hector, a little handsy, a little 1-2 punch.
Cover. Nice little move, nifty.
Little dipsy doodle
And
over
he
to
gives
Hector.
it to
Tries to
Hector,
give it back.
give it to Jake, and it just doesn't hit there.
Patchy.
We got Patchy.
Oh, he wants it. Tough bounce. Open. That's why you always follow. That's exactly right. Good coaching back here.
Yeah, good coaching in the box.
You can tell Mr. Heckenlively's done his micro coaching.
Absolutely. He's micro certified, folks, and he is a heck of an announcer up here too.
Hector mugging, number 9.
Not kind of his wheelhouse.
Hector fresh out of the penal system.
The Nevada penal.
I think he's on his 3rd or 4th yellow of the year. here. He's leading the.
Did he get yellowed there?
No. Oh, header. Little cross. Voss is there. Now we are countering.
Now
Now
we
he's
go.
up to Jake
Jake
Cover.
Cover with
Not gonna
Hector
catch
in the
him.
middle. Maybe he will.
Hit it. Ah!
Oh,
Very unselfish of brother to brother. I liked it, but I would have liked to
Yeah.
seen Jake
Bro-
take that
yeah.
shot.
A brother's love is a brother's love. And we saw it right there.
So Lindsay's in now for Cover, who's going to send Micah up to that left
Okay, they're sliding the Slavic over on that left side.
forward. Caden Ruff getting some nice minutes.
Yep.
Like I said,
I'm sure it has nothing to do with the fact that his father graded this field, but I mean, he's a solid player as we've seen all year.
oh, nice little run through. He's going to give it up. Nope. Yep. Not quite.
Oh! Can Lindsay get there?
Oh, it's going to be a corner.
It's going to be a corner. Lindsay playing well tonight. Scored one and generated a set piece here for a chance at another.
Lazy back, Ruff about mid, and Hector.
So your two center backs, the tall kids, for the first time in 4 years, they're actually up to play this corner.
Another corner. Nice.
Yep, it is.
Actually, if I had a flag to be able to decipher where the wind's coming from, but once again, that's probably in CB. It's tough down there on the field like that.
Take the whole thing off.
Yeah, that thing's gone.
It's just gone.
Johnny Cover, let's do it again, other side. Little,
Get a chance for a little breakaway, and that's actually not a bad thing
Not a
right
bad,
there. I mean, it
yeah.
wasn't intentional, but it's actually not a bad move there at all. They had some numbers forward on the counterattack.
ball's going to be placed back. Yeah, that's about right. He wants Harry to take it. That's Harrison Martindale,
Harrison Martindale.
grandson of Wink.
Yep, grandson of Wink Martindale. He loves him some tic-tac-toe.
Ooh. Power lifter. Nice little slider in there, but unfortunately out of bounds to the Dragons. I'm thinking Ruff has probably put on 20 pounds since the Norris game, just in clothing alone.
Yeah, yes, and that will help him. Cedar Moyer back in now. Jeff.
Ruff to Patchy. Oh. Number 12 is going to have to get a break here. He's not exactly built for more than a few yards at a time, I'm thinking. I'm going to be a football player.
Lindsay.
Vikings
Moyer.
trying to counter. Moyer says he won't have any of that. Should be a call. A little handsy. Quickly played up to Lindsay.
Gonna try and beat his man to the outside. No, takes him inside and gets by him. But can't do that. We got a foul there.
Wants him to keep his feet.
Yep. He knew that ball's out in front of him a ways. Tried to stretch out and get it.
Kind of hope the new press box has some heat.
I do too. This would be a great night for those polyester bike coaches shorts. Those are heat generating.
Bickle back in the game, coming in for the Slovenian.
Bernal. And And we have throw in here for the Dragons.
Handball.
Yep.
Yeah, this field, being a young field, the ball bounces up and gets you some awkward.
Fans from Waverly not liking that, but they just did have a handball the other way a few moments ago. So
There's more fans here than Plattsmouth had. Wisely. Oh, a little pushy by Patchy.
Keeper's going to try, or the referee's going to try and exert a little control here, it looks like. Not let things get out of hand. 1-0 still to the Dragons, just under 10 minutes remaining in this first half.
I can feel another one coming, though, before half.
Yeah. Would sure hope so. It'd be nice to get that second goal before.
And the ball hits to the Vikings. Or excuse me, to the Dragons. Patchy to throw it in. Hector to Bickle. Over to Moyer. Out of bounds.
Just a little too much on that one. I would imagine after playing on a game on turf where the ball rolls so smooth and quickly, it sometimes take a little adjustment to get back on this grass and play.
You know, just looking ahead towards Lincoln East, I remember last year's game we played. Do you remember that game where all those yellow cards were?
Yep.
That was played in that.
The YMC Park.
Yeah.
YMCA Park down there.
And they were not good.
And they were not happy either.
They were not happy, but boy, what a year makes. How far they've come. Voss intercepts that and passes that up to Moyer. On a counter.
Dragons are going.
Going to Hector.
Trying to get to Hector. He gets through there. He's got space. Not looking to pass.
Should have. He had Bickle open there. Lindsay with the ball.
Making his move.
A little shake and bake.
Moyer. Back to Lindsay. He'll slide it over to try and hit Bickle. And Cover there. A man on him.
Oh. Guess the ref thought that was a bit of an acting job, but he was tussled down.
The first crowd favorite of the match in Joey Witt. Number 40 for Patchy.
Here we have a few Dragons on the injured reserve list. Thought that was, I think there's 5 of them total. Judd Merriman is one of them. More to follow. A little
Voss,
dipsy
who's
doodle
got
there.
numbers.
Bickle's gonna, nice. That could have been called. Hector not happy. He said I was a rag doll. Referee letting him play at some points. Other points he's calling things that other times he lets go. So
2 freshmen there, Witt and Ruff. Ruff heads it, tries to play it into Witt. Back to Ruff, little give and go. Can he get there? We like to see Ruff get physical, and we're going to keep the ball down that corner.
that might be a makeup call. I'm not sure.
Could be. That makeup call brought to you by Mary Kay.
Get with your local Mary Kay representative by going to marykay.com.
/Slovenia. If you want the Slavic version of the products.
Cover to Malizi, Malizi to Lindsay, Lindsay to himself, Lindsay to Hector.
Hector's going. You got it in there.
You know, that nice little knuckleball there.
And as you said, Jeff, right at the 6-minute mark, it comes that second goal. But now, less than 6 to go in this first half of the match, and we are now officially the most dangerous
time
in soccer. 2-0.
That's right.
It's the most dangerous lead in all of sport.
I think it was Lindsay.
Give it to him. He's having a good game. The wind gusting now out of the south.
This is the Mexican Clipper coming in.
Yep.
Straight out of the south. Normally the illegals in as well.
You normally associate that with warmth. You can get that
Goal kick to the
wall built, and
goal kick to the Dragons. It's worth noting that no fuchsia being worn in the game by any goalkeeper.
First time in 2 weeks we haven't had some fuchsia in between the pipes. We'll see.
Joey Witt
Calmly moves it.
I think Joey Witt had the last opportunity to choose his number 40. Don't see that very often.
Well, maybe he's a Gale Sayers fan.
Could be. Not sure he knows who that is.
Well, he may not.
Omaha native.
Kansas football player.
Hall of Famer. Vikings have got some height.
I would expect that did they have a good basketball season? The Vikings? Yeah, they got some good.
There's a lot of growth going on in there. You know, most of the growth in Lincoln is going south, but Waverly's growing nicely. Not sure if they have any school bonds. Nothing that's.
They've got a nice stadium down there.
They do.
I was surprised it wasn't turf.
John Cover now looking at his options. Up to Bickle. Plays it to Moyer. Moyer
Loses it.
Bickle, little love tap, nothing called.
That ball is going to be played back to Malizi.
Malizi's
Slides
covered
it
in
to
tights
Cover.
tonight.
He is. Cover.
Over to the nose tackle.
Nose tackle. Number one.
Cross.
Haddon there.
Little chest bump. Sails straight up in the air and back. To
Voss.
Voss. And John Cover controls it and passes it up to Moyer. Moyer's looking at his options.
He's got some time.
Boy, just too many touches there.
Yeah.
But nevertheless,
Dragons
throwing.
do maintain, though. Cover now.
Just under 3 minutes. In the first half to Bickle. A little nicely dipsy-doodle pullback there.
Joey
To
Witt
Joey
looking
Witt,
to get in
number
there.
40. Bickle. John Cover. Off a deflection, back to Bickle. Looking at his options. Going to send it. And just didn't quite
Just a
have
bit
his-
wide there.
Yeah, just a little off balance.
Goal kick now. We're under 2.5 left in the first half of the match.
Number 2 for the Vikings coming in. That's Ryan Etheridge.
Brother, is that brother of Melissa?
I think probably a grandson of Melissa by
Okay.
this point.
Okay.
He's a 12th. He's a senior. I've said it once. I've said it 1,000 times. Huge difference between a freshman player and a senior player.
Well,
Size.
Jakey gives it a ride, and old Doc Johnson's got another ball over there.
He's got a whole house full of balls over there. All right.
Well, he's sitting in his back porch eating his TV dinner.
I'll go get it for the right price. All right. Soft little play out on that goal kick. Haddon coming over to. Oh, off the noggin. I'll be hearing about that tonight. Haddon known for his nosebleeds. We'll have to watch that.
We'll have to keep an eye on it. Cover. Joey
He's a
Witt.
bleeder. Cut me, Mick. Joey Witt.
Smooth as silk out there for a freshman.
Well, at a buck
Bickle.
02, you can be. Bickle
Bickle.
with the ball, looking for the big left footer here. Let's see if he takes it. Chooses the right foot.
Tries to tap it in there, toe pick it. 40 seconds. That's a high flyer there. Fielded by Voss. It's got to hurt in this cold.
Moyer. Yeah.
They're going to call that. They're going to call that.
Yeah, Bickle or Moyer?
Moyer.
Axel Rose with the header there. Nice Joey Witt, little pickpocket there.
Yeah, he is.
10, 9, 8, 7,
And
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
So at your half, here we are, 2-0, like I predicted, Brett.
yeah, exactly as you predicted. 2-0. It's halftime, and the coaching staff and players from both teams will quickly exit to the locker rooms and try to get some warmth on themselves for
Some heated salve.
some heated salve. Yep. And we'll have a little bit of intermission here. Then we'll be back with the second half in just a few moments. All right, folks, we opened up the second half of play. Dragons leading 2-0. Looks like we have this similar, it looks like the starting lineup back out there for the Dragons. Dragons just going to possess here, move the ball around a little bit. I would look for the Vikings to come out a little hungry this half.
Starting nose tackle back in there.
This
for the
is where you
Vikings.
like to grab the chicken by the throat and choke it, Jeff.
And don't let go.
Don't ever let go.
Throw in for the Dragons. Moyer to Bickle. Taken away by the Vikings. Controlled now by Dragons. Lazy to Voss.
Looks like
Little dipsy doodle by Zach Voss.
Looks like Coach Finkelstein has made his way back to the sideline with the orange hat. Imagine he'll be with a bow and arrow in a tree later.
Yeah, he'll be hunting wabbits later. The Finkelman. Here we go from Vikings. Up to number 1.
Malizi.
Ginger number 1. There he goes.
Here we go. Moyer running him down.
Out of bounds.
Should be a goal kick. Yes, it is. So bringing Frankie in his orange shoes and purple top. It clashes with that blue Under Armour. We'll take the kick. What is it? It's not purple?
His shoes?
No, it's top.
It's blue.
Oh, all right, whatever.
And we've got Fibbage, number 8, off the nose tackle. He's just a force to be reckoned with there.
Yep,
This just in, our tripod's working nicely now.
it is. Nice little repair work done by Jeff Haddon at halftime.
Oh, Bickle. Oh, the fans do not like
They
that.
don't.
Throw in. Dragons.
Throw in for Moyer. He'll kick it out there to Bickle. He'll shield. Try to find some room to move. Slots it inside.
Oh, he
looking
tries
for
to
Fibbage.
tries to thread that needle. Cleared away by the nose tackle. Boss controls it with his. Oh, nice move by Lindsay. Give and go.
Fibbage.
There to Fibbage. Over to Bickle. Check that to Moyer. And the coach for the Vikings calling that one out. Substitution.
I would imagine for the fans here at the castle, it's going to be a bit of a long half here. Just wanting to get this clock running and get out of the cold, Jeff. And we have fairly good showing from the folks down from Waverly, just up down from on I-80 there. Much more than Neb City the other night. I think they had 4 people in the stands.
Some nice talent there, number 4 for the Vikings.
Voss will run it down. Threads that needle. Jake
Cover.
Cover.
Number 5 doesn't want any part of him. Up to up to Lindsay. Cross. Oh, and out of bounds, and we're going to have
Off of
our
Avery.
third, number 3, corner kick of the night.
Cover will take it. One thing we noticed is over the series of games we've played here, they've kind of got away from that
They did.
two-man attack out there. And they're just letting Cover serve it in.
Wind's kind of died down a little bit here. Nice ball in. Haddon just misses it. Voss off just barely misses it as well.
So the 2 center backs, strike 1, strike 2, and the Vikings will kick it out.
Great opportunity to convert on that.
Might have to have a little chat about that at the kitchen table tonight, Jeff.
No, we don't do that. Moyer. You're going to call that, absolutely. Great opportunity here for the Dragons.
And looks like Cover will take it.
About
As
30.
is-
Going to send this ball in.
Have some wind, little wind behind him, or has it died down?
Died down a little bit. Yeah,
Can't look at old Glory. She's gone.
Glory's gone. Oh, he didn't like that.
It's not what he was wanting.
Going to have another opportunity here.
3-on-1 there for Cover. Getting it
To
into Moyer.
He was onside, but it's in the corner.
No one puts Moyer in the corner.
Nobody puts him in the corner.
And out he comes.
Bodies everywhere, Brett.
Yeah, there are.
Just a lot of.
Just a beatdown
Oh.
happening over there, and they're going to give it to the Vikes.
Controlled now by Bickle up to John Cover. Going to switch fields to Lindsay, who's got all kinds of time.
Yeah, he does.
Waverly has a little extra,
Just a miscommunication there.
little bit more in their step this half.
Yeah.
Oh, that was
Almost a dipsy doodle.
Bickle just toying with him. Gretna now working on their pass completions and just that field conditions.
Feels
I can't say it enough. This field is horrible. Can't wait till we get the turf, Brett.
Yep. And we do plan on broadcasting a couple nights as that is being built, as long as the PBS budget is there.
Oh, look at John. 3 on nothing or 3 on 7. He takes them all. And goal kick. Yeah, I'll be looking forward to a new press box where we don't have to walk half the press box to see.
Where it's not doesn't feel like a treehouse in Jimmy Johnson's backyard.
I'm still waiting for the cookies in this treehouse.
Yeah, and the magazines.
Little Keebler.
Always have some special magazines in a treehouse.
The Keebler treehouse. I love it. That's what we're gonna call this from now on.
Yeah, it's the Keebler treehouse.
And the Vikings try to send one in.
Ooh, number
Nice hustle by number 1. That's Josh
Number
Harper.
4. Number 4. So check
Scratch
that.
that.
Reese Dalton. Dalton. I wonder if that's related to Dalton from Roadhouse. I don't know.
Kimball. Gotta call that on the nose tackle.
The big. He hit a clump of dirt out there. I wasn't sure. This kid's big.
He is big. He's what we call a specimen.
He is. I would imagine he'd be a load to handle and tackle football. Okay, 32 minutes to go. We're just about 8 minutes in.
Oh,
A little pushy.
that was more than a push.
Voss will run it down.
They don't fire in their belly. Not just on their head, but on their belly.
Exactly. Must have salved up at halftime.
Boss says, get that out of here.
Finkelstein, look at the hands on him.
Unbelievable. He's got the skinny sweats on as well.
He does. He loves it too.
Looks like he may have missed leg day today.
He's missed leg day for a couple weeks.
Patchy moving it upfield, going to kick it off to Lindsay. He's going to try to get there, and he gets.
He does.
Yep, he does. I think
Makes
taking
his
that
move.
baseline. Oh, and just ran out of real estate, Brett.
Ball kicked out. Haddon tries to make his move.
Still complaining of the nose.
Haddon battling in there, and the fans don't like it. Bickle going against the big lineman isn't going to have
Tell you
much
what,
luck.
he is conditioned, though, isn't he? That kid is conditioned.
Nice little ball.
Patchy.
Trying to find Patchy. Out to 12.
He needs a sub. He's
He's winded.
He's winded.
Bickle will take it. No. Zach Voss up to Cover. Tries to slide it in, but Fibbich is there for the deflection. Trying to take it down to the end line. He will.
Runs
And
out of
he can't do it. Out of
real
space.
estate.
Substitution.
And as anticipated, number 12,
Takes a breather.
big Croatian, is leaving the game to get himself a jacket and Snickers bar and maybe some water.
Yeah, got to get the lactate out of those muscles. Okay, goal kick. And the Dragons, as the wind kicks up just a
Just a
smidge
bit.
now.
Just letting you know that the Clipper's still here.
Clipper, the Spanish Clipper from the south.
Jake Cover. 1-on-4. Loses that battle. Unlikely. Dragons working on their passing completion now.
Good work, Patchy.
Into traffic. Dumps it to Fibbich.
It's heavy. It's heavy traffic down there.
Dumps it off to Lindsay. Crosses. Bickle!
Almost.
Or Moyer, I should
Moyer.
say. Just a bit high. Good attempt.
Good effort.
One thing's for sure, we don't have an insect problem tonight, Brett.
We won't. We won't have an insect
Mosquitoes
problem.
are not out in force yet.
No. Won't hear anybody complaining about that Nebraska humidity tonight, Jeff.
No.
Cover just mishit that one a bit. And Haddon.
To Lindsay, to Cover. Nice little give and go. Back to Lindsay.
Oh, Lindsay, nice move. He's looking to do something here with it. Comes out to John Cover, creating some space for himself.
Bounces around. Little handball there. Is he going to call it? Ref is out of position. He's going to call that.
Yeah, he
and
is.
he needs to. Fibbich with a little
Pushy.
pushy. That was a frustration move, I think. So number 5, that's Harrison Martindale.
Grandson of Wink, again.
Martindale. Little
Good
chip
up.
shot.
Little chip. Cover will be on it.
Should have used the 9-iron instead of
Up
the
to
pitching
Patchy,
wedge.
trying to get to Jakey. Can he get there on a run? I don't know.
Oh, he's coming out.
He is.
Misplays
Dangerous. Dangerous. Trying to dribble it in there, Jake.
To Bickle.
Trying to create some space for himself. And
Little too much.
Just too much.
A little bit of that tonight. A little bit too much.
A little bit, some handling there. So we are at 26-minute mark left in this half of the match. Substitutions being made for both teams.
Bickle the cover. Swings it out to. Play on. You're going to play on. Hector sends it to Bickle. Unleash it. Why not? Just a rocket.
Great hit.
Everything's
Great
set.
hit.
Everything's set up perfectly for him. Just to let that go.
3-0 now to the Dragons. We're off the most dangerous lead in soccer.
The second most dangerous lead in soccer is 3-0.
3-0. So we're still in dangerous waters.
A lot of hands on the hips for the Vikings. That took a lot of wind out of their sail.
Yep. 25 minutes to go in this one. 25 cold minutes.
I would think maybe here within the next
10 minutes, some substitutions.
Yeah, I think he's going to start letting for the big week next week.
Nice little Meg there. Oh, the Slavic Meg slipping through there.
Frankie calls for it.
Won't pick it up.
He can, but now he can't. Malizi up to Bickle. Just a nice goal there. Bickle says, I've got room here. Passes it up to
Carson
who in the
Poole.
world is that?
That's Carson Poole.
Carson Poole.
He doesn't know
Nice.
he doesn't know it's cold out. He doesn't have any cold weather gear on.
I'm not sure he was planning on getting into this game. Otherwise, I think he would have sported
Something.
something other than the lycra.
Number 4.
Nice recovery by Cover. Making the ginger.
Worked for it.
Just shaking and baking on him. Little keep away going on right now. Gonna have the big nose tackle come back in.
There they are.
The enforcer.
Fibbich to Bernal.
See how his left foot is up. The Slovenian sends it in.
Nice left foot. Just
Nobody there.
Too wide though. Too
A little
far.
too much on his.
Too much mustard on that one.
I think I just overheard what number 12 just said coming in. I must break you.
I heard that too. I heard Bernal say, "Go for it."
Vikings to throw it in. Keeps it deep in their territory. Oh, and
Dangerous.
throw in here for the Vikings. Cool, just doing some extra running to stay warm.
Yeah, he is.
Little jogging in place.
Fibbich slips through there. Can't get past the big kid defender at the back.
Totally had the Vikings just absolutely standstill there. Why not?
Oh, I like it.
Coming up on midway through the second
And that wind's kicking up
part of the
now.
match here. Yep.
Up here in the treehouse, it is chilly.
Brought to you by Keebler.
Brought to you by Keebler Snacks. Crackers, cookies, even cheese. Get yourself some Keebler today.
Oh, unfortunate.
That's
for Malizi.
unfortunate. Oh, and Finkelstein couldn't quite handle that one,
I'm
could he?
gonna guess that was probably the
He's too tight. It's too cold. He
too
couldn't
much,
reach over.
too much stuff on.
Yeah.
Oh, and we got
Caden Ruff
Caden
in
Ruff's
there.
in the lineup now.
So we're getting some youngsters in there, some young lads. Ooh, the Slavic taps it.
Moss lacrosse playing up a little bit. Again, we're still playing with that 3-back system, which I like. Gives you an extra attacker. Lazy having another fine game. Once again, the field conditions, Brett.
It's unbelievable. Just can't wait to see some turf on top of this.
Oh,
Nice collision.
vicious collision there.
Vicious.
Tom looks on.
He does. He reaches for some salve, but no one
No
needs
one
it.
needs it. Fibbage, center of the field. And out of bounds to the Dragons. It's got to be about a balmy 34 degrees out.
-7 with the wind chill.
Check that. I will give you the actual temperature. 36 degrees.
36 degrees.
Feels like -10. Moyer wide open. Stays on sides. Well, plays with him a little bit there. Little
Tries
cross.
to find cover in the middle, but
Just a tough ball to.
yeah, it was high. You give him a chance to get on that. and
Oh,
tries
it's
to
a
slot it
handball.
in.
That's a total handball, not called. Unfortunate. And Hector sends it high and long, and
The big
foul
man.
ball.
The big nose tackle over there. They got a hand on that, a paw on that. Is that who hit?
The nose tackle is blowing his extra bodily fluids out of his nose for everyone to.
Haddon running it down, and a great job.
Ginger on ginger.
Where does he get that speed?
He's going to bring in a Viking throw in.
The big nose tackle. Go back to him.
That's their enforcer. Lazy heads it out wisely and sends it on goal where it's easily gobbled up by Frankie. Yep.
In the blue shirt. Big kick.
I'd like to see our goalies get some new tops. Those have been around for at least 6 or 7 years. That's one piece too. It's like a dickie.
It is.
Can you get there? No, it's going to be out of bounds to Josh
Haddon. Nice throw in by Haddon.
Back.
Smooth.
Silk.
Silky smooth. Like Slovenian silk.
This part of the game brought to you by Caress Soap. If you want to be silky smooth, get yourself some Caress.
I think it goes like this. When you undress, caress.
All right, new player in for the Vikings. Throw-in Vikings. And out of bounds. Leazy's open. Sends it across. Controls it by Maleezy. Number 12 rumbles and stumbles down the field here. Back to Maleezy, who controls it and sends it back to Frankie.
Frankie's got it.
Sends it up. And Caden Ruff sends it long and deep.
No one there for it.
It's going to be a goal kick.
It's been a little misunderstanding on that one.
Nobody warming up for the Dragons.
No.
They're huddled up there.
Coach Ortley looks like he is bundled up. When you're that thin and frail, you got to wear multiple layers. Cody looks comfortable. He doesn't seem to have a problem with it.
Nice control by Moyer there.
The wind gusting here now in the castle. Joey Witt in the game. First time this half.
Slovenian has it now. Micah.
Joey's. Micah.
Back to Micah. Penetrates to Moyer. Sends
Now
it
trying
out
to
to
find
Hector.
Hector.
Oh, unfortunate. Thought we could have got a corner there.
Yeah.
Goal kick. Okay.
Nearing 16 minutes left in this one, Jeff.
This game is flying by.
It is flying by. I think it's the fact that it started at 5. I think time just goes faster from 5 to 7 than 7 to 9.
Oh!
In the
Big tree fall hard.
Yeah, Moyer cut down the tree. Not afraid to get his saw out. Frankie plays it up to Cover. He's got some space and will dribble it up to the freshman.
A little
Ruff.
worried about Poole. He might be having some frostbite out there.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that Tom has the right formula to be able to assist
Yeah.
him with that.
I would think his legs could be salved up right now with a thin layer just to keep him warm.
Micah with a nice little dipsy. Oh, but he loses it. Unfortunate.
Great little play there by the Ginger Haddon.
He calls himself. Well, I mean, he hasn't.
Irregardless, it was a great defensive
It
play.
was.
If I was his dad, I'd probably get up early tomorrow morning and make him a nice breakfast.
That won't happen. I rarely rise before 8 o'clock anymore. I take that back. I'm up, watching my cartoons.
Yeah, sure you are. In your footy PJs.
Yeah, most teams would look just to clear it out of there, not us. We want to
look to
build,
pack it.
yeah.
We got a bucket of nails and some hammers and some wood. We're looking to build it out of the back.
Trying to counter. Lost ahead in the boss. Up to Joey Witt to the sideline, and the sideline says, don't want any of that.
Substitution for the Vikings. A big strapping lad comes in.
Number 3. That's Justin Rathbone.
May not be thick, but he's wiry.
Justin Rathbone, just he's a senior. Getting some playing time here.
He's going to have a chance to get now.
Hector loses it. A little too much Hector on that.
The Slavic.
Hector was kung fu fighting on that last one.
Can't get it through there. Number 12, the nose tackle.
And the quarterback, to Malizi, back to
Wisely, play it back to Frankie. Just work the clock.
Got a great leg on him. He's offsides.
By a mile. The senior who just got in the game has his first action and he's offsides. He'll review that on film and learn from it.
Joey Witt.
Getting it back.
Playing bigger than he is. I love it.
I do. Look at him just work his way down the field. He's got one arm under that sleeve. He's cold.
Nice little curveball there by Micah to Hector. Out of bounds.
Hector's going to... Did they call a foul or was it just a...
What that was. He's backing him up, though.
I think it's a foul. Yeah, I believe it was. We got...
Poole's
Hector.
going to have to get some salve. Look at his hands. They're
Yeah,
red.
They are red. I hope don't put those in hot water right away, Poole. Take your time. Warm those up slowly.
Nice ball to Cover. Able to run onto that. Get a counter going here. Malizi up to Moyer. Back to Ruff. Wisely gets rid of it and crosses the field looking for Poole.
Might have been a handball.
A
but not
frostbite
caught.
Poole. We're going to start seeing some of his digits start falling off here soon if he doesn't get some attention. Oh, nice by Micah.
Oh, unfortunate. Great little take.
Yeah, I wish we had that back.
We'd like to welcome our viewers in Tallahassee who just finished watching the A-Team. Welcome to the program. We got 11 minutes to go. In this one, the Dragons leading 3-0. It's the second most dangerous lead in soccer. Well, check that, in all of sport. And the Dragons are subbing liberally here. More liberal than Joy Behar.
You know, speaking of Joey Witt loses it momentarily to Malizi, gets it back. Up to Moyer. Looking to do something with it here. Freezes all the Vikings at once. Malizi to Cover. Looking to attack to Hector.
Oh, nice little flip.
Little dipsy doodle, we call that. And Moyer gets it toe picked away. But
He runs it down.
Oh, a little pushy.
The Dragons win it back.
Joey. To Hector.
Got to communicate there.
Thought number 12 was going to eat Hector.
Yeah.
About half his size. Who we got warming up over there, Brett?
Looks like Joe Burns, perhaps.
Joe Burns. Micah. Looking for another opportunity to put one on goal. Cool. Cover, who hasn't had a shot yet. No.
Heavy traffic in there.
Coming
The
from
Vikings
really
only have
back
one
there.
guy up. They got 9 guys up there clogging that drain.
Boss goes down hard, no call.
He'll be in the ice bath later. Caden Ruff smartly plays it to Haddon.
Again, they are working on their completions here, passing completions.
Hector
Attacking.
taking space.
Get it off the foot. There you go. Cover takes a shot. A rocket.
It was a great hit, Jeff.
Going to be a corner kick.
Corner kick to the Dragons, and Johnny Cover will lumber down to the corner where he makes his second home.
Oh,
Just
haven't had the opportunity. Boss keeps it in
he
play.
does. That's a nice job by Voss there.
And all the attackers are, oh my. That was close.
Hector.
Closer, yeah.
Closer than the experts think.
All right.
Substitution now, the senior, number 3. That was for the Vikings. He heads out.
That's Justin Rathbone.
Rathbone. And 23 for the Vikings. Caleb Smith. No relation to Emmett Smith. But he does wear the same number.
Joey Burns. Not even on the varsity roster, but coming up from JV here.
We've got a plethora of Dragons ready to enter the field of play momentarily.
Oh, a little bicycle kick by Micah. Unsuccessful.
Haddon
Uses the high off the noggin there. There's another nosebleed, maybe.
could be. I sure hope not.
That was a nice send by Ruff. Gonna roll it outside here. Vikings still trying to get something going. They've been on their heels all game long.
And I'm wondering here, are we making a goalkeeper change? Is that Curry Arms over there?
Curry Arms, fan favorite, senior.
Senior. He's going to head into the match as well. Here we go.
Frankie's going to take
Frankie's going to lumber off.
hit the showers early.
20, I see Jack Bailey over there. I see...
Ooh, I see
a number of players. We've got... Augie's in, 16.
The Italian Stallion's in. It's going to be coming in.
And we got
Ross Thompson.
Parker Lammers over there.
You're going to see Haddon and Voss leaving the game.
Yep.
So some valuable
6:40
time
to
here.
go.
Getting some valuable minutes.
These are what you call good moments for the young lads.
Yep. That's Gino.
Gino is into the game along with Thompson. And now you have a full roster out there on the pitch. No varsity starters out there. Joe Burns.
There'll be a little bit of silence going on.
Son of the venerable Kevin Burns, known for his check writing ability. And a battle there by Burns. Ooh, Jack Bailey there. He'll keep it in, push it over to Thompson. He's going to have to get to the ball. The Vikings kind of break through and come away with it. Gino. Curry arms.
Jack Bailey give him a little 1-2 punch there. Nothing
Yeah,
called.
he'll do that.
He's not afraid to mix it up.
Getting some action. I don't know if he meant to do that, but gets it out to near midfield. And Carter Henman to
Over
Pool.
to the, oh,
Nothing there. I don't
Nothing.
understand that one.
wow.
Ross Thompson. The Vikings getting a push here.
Pool's been in there for seems like days. Still fighting the frostbite.
It could be an effort just to keep him alive. The rest of the Dragons are suited up in their warm gear, sweatshirts, jackets, hoodies. What do we have there? Joe Burns.
Corner kick. Second one for the Vikings.
Joe'd like to have that one back. I don't think he meant for that to happen.
Quick kick.
Looks like the administrative staff here at Dragon Field at the castle is going to try and get through the next 4 minutes without any lights. They're
Well, this
flirting
just in,
with
Brett.
danger, but
That was the reason for moving the game up. Is I believe the electric bill was not paid
Yep.
this last month, so
either that or it's the last bit of savings they need to finish the field turf field.
could be.
Taxpayer money. We're saving. Your money.
Yeah, they also saved when they
Yours as
built.
well.
They also saved a lot of money when they didn't put insulation in the bird cage here.
In the treehouse.
But we're not complaining.
Oh, I am. Vikings threatening. And a good take.
Curry arms.
Curry goes down on all fours. All fours.
Nearly.
Yep.
And we've got 3 minutes to go.
Curry
Nice
is in
little
the
boot.
lime jersey.
For those of you in Council Bluff, that's kind of a green color.
Augie. Over to the frost.
Cool. Look at him go.
Nice little cross
Great
there.
little give in there to the freshman Ruff, and he'll make a move.
Why not take it?
And he's looking. And we just didn't have the guys in there to help him, but
Gotta say, you're doing a fine job on this camera work.
I'm trying. I'm glad you're warm.
I'm warm. You've got
Why don't you take your hands out of your pants and run the camera, Jeff?
well, you've got the puffy coat. Ginger threatening. Ross Thompson says, "Get on out of here with that." Up to Augie.
Augie. Nice little flip back to himself.
Augusta.
Hook carry. Augusta. Over to Joe Burns. Joey Witt. He'll battle. Fan favorite.
Joey Witt is technically sound.
Technically sound. They will
Just
be.
gotta get a few LBs on him.
It's the most popular jersey
Augie.
sold on the Dragons
It is.
is Joey Witt.
Number 40. In the corner, Augie battling, and it's going to be a goal kick.
Coach Ortley has all the coaches huddled around him. I think that's an attempt to keep him warm.
They're having their coaches huddle now. So they don't
I
have to
know
have
he.
that for
I know he doesn't like most of the guys over there. He just, they're just nothing but a shield right now.
Just coming up on a minute to play. Commanding lead by your Dragons.
Just took control 10 minutes in. About 10 minutes in, and they just continued to press and slowly add a couple more and just play sound soccer.
There's another. Oh my! There's another
Joseph
ginger.
Yeah.
Only 1% of the world's population is actually redheads. So
Except in Waverly, it's 33%.
nice little outage there by the Vikings.
Nearing 30 seconds.
30 seconds left in the game and about 45 seconds until I'm in my heated vehicle.
Jack Bailey.
Quick
And it
throw in.
looks like the gamble that the administration took tonight is going to pay off,
It
Jeff.
is.
They didn't need to run the lights.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
And that's going to do it. And on the last play of the game, it looks like Jack Bailey has a.
He sends them out with a vicious toe-on-toe contact.
Yeah, I heard that from here.
I did. That's like pads popping in a football.
So do the Dragons win another one here at the castle.
Dragons will move to 9-0. This should maintain their fourth position in Class A points. I would say that I think, Jeff, this is no disrespect to the schedule and the teams we've played thus far, but I think now it's official. Monday night, very important that the season gets real. You got two of the toughest games you've played all year coming up Monday night and Tuesday night, and Lincoln East followed by Scott. Those will be absolutely flat out challenging games to win for the Dragons.
No doubt about it. I said it to you after the Norris game. I'm really hoping that we've got maybe a light practice tomorrow, which is Friday, and maybe followed by some on Saturday morning. I'd like to see the team get together and do some film work early, and that way it keeps everybody from staying out too late on Friday. Because you're right, the season, although it's a short one, it gets real here starting on Monday.
It gets real. We got Lincoln East, the lone Class A team on our schedule. They've only lost one to a good Islander team in central Nebraska. And here's the thing, folks. These Class A schools, they want to welcome the Dragons to Class A with authority. They will come out, try and exert their will physically, emotionally, mentally right away. And how the Dragons react will be critical to that game, how that goes, and quite frankly, probably the rest of the season, because once you get through this and into conference and you get into districts, you're going to have the same thing all over again playing those Class A teams.
One thing worth noting as well is, coming into the season, I know there was some reluctancy in believing that you could play at a Class A level, and going 9-0, although we haven't played a Class A team yet, I get the sense from the players that they feel they can play with anybody at any given day. So
They do, and I think that is a distinct difference that I see in this team this year than I've seen in the previous seasons for the Dragons. I don't know if it's maturity, age, or flat out could be coaching. Is these guys go on the field expecting to play well and with a tough mental attitude. They don't look like it'll take a lot to get them to wilt. They'll just keep coming back, and it's that, I think it's that mentality of kind of you take on of your coach, and that's the kind of competitor that Coach Ortlieb is, and they're going to need that the rest of the way, so we get very, very difficult tasks starting Monday night.
I heard also that by winning today, they may have won the conference.
I believe that's correct.
Okay.
I believe that is correct, that this would seal the deal on the conference. And so when you get into your conference tournament, that, the first round, I expect we'd host that here and we'd play probably Plattsmouth, and then kind of take it on, from there. So
So you can check off one of the boxes for the young staff, Ortlieb staff, winning that first conference title, and
first trophy in the case
Yep.
for Coach Ortlieb.
yep. So until next time, folks, I'm Jeff Haddon.
I'm Brett Bickle.
We'll see you back here at the castle on Monday.
Good night.